What's poppin', peoples? This is M4H and I'm bringing you some more of that good old MW3 gameplay. Oh, more gameplay. So at the beginning of this match, I was trying to go for a Moab, so I threw on the specialist, you know, the easy peasy way, and you know, it didn't work out. You'll see. I get the triple kill, and I'm thinking, yeah, you know, it's gonna be a good game. You know, I'm starting off really nice, getting my kill streaks together. You know, getting the assist and all that good stuff. But, you know, things happen. So, anyway, what I want to talk about today was the new LeBron shoes that are going to be $315 after taxes, something like that. $299 plus tax. Now, I understand, you know, it's an expensive market. You know, I own Jordans, I own, you know, some Huaraches and all that stuff. They're expensive shoes, especially Nikes. Nikes are always super expensive, but they're starting to incorporate technology into shoes, and I'm starting to think, like, is it really worth it? Do people really, like, other than the novelty, I don't know how high your vertical is, or, you know, how fast you're running at a certain point, how much pressure you're putting on your foot. Who really needs to know exactly all these stats from your shoe? So let me explain a little bit, because you may not understand why I'm going into that little tangent. The new LeBron shoes are going to tell you how high you jump. Wow, what a crock of shit. This is the shit Nike's pulling. Now, I've bought some expensive shoes in my time. I think the most expensive shoes I bought were like $190. But like, I find that like expensive shoes don't mean shit to me anymore. Like, I like shoes that look a certain way, that match certain clothes. I just like shoes that match. I guess that's the easiest way to say it. So after like buying a lot of shoes, I've noticed like just certain things. Like, I bought the new Nike Shox one time when they came out. They were some black and red Nike Shox. I really liked them. They looked really nice. And I think I had the shoes for maybe exactly 2 weeks before the fucking soles on the shoe came off. And goddammit, I cursed that little Chinese bastard that made my shoes with those fucking little kid hands. I know that little fucking 9-year-old was probably tired and sweating in that slave shop, and I was like, that motherfucker cost me $140, and the fucking sole is just falling off the shoe. And it's like, I guess I shouldn't be upset, but I just was. Because, you know, it was like, you know, you get what you pay for is what this model is supposed to be, but I didn't get shit out of those shoes. Like, that was like a week and a half of fucking wear before those were gone. Like, before I had to try to glue them back together, and then, like, once that failed, I just fucking threw them in the trash. I mean, it's not the most money I've wasted. Like, I waste more money gambling than, you know, fucking buying shoes, but at the same time, at least gambling, I have a chance to win my money back. When I buy a consumer product, I expect, you know, at least a certain level of reliability. Like, I even took them back to Foot Locker, like, yo, hey, the soles fell off these shoes, what the fuck? You know, and they were like, nothing we can do for you, sir. You know, those are out of, like, you know, whatever your little guarantee is, you know, you can't bring them back, blah, blah, blah. We can't even exchange them for you. I was like, that's some straight bullshit. Like, I got these $140 shoes, and I can't do shit with them now, because, like, I can't fucking wear them. I can't fucking at least throw them at people. Like, I don't know. Like, what am I supposed to do? So, anywho, I just find it funny that, like, Nike is going balls deep in, like, selling people super expensive shoes. Like, more expensive than we've ever seen. Like, as expensive as Jordans were, they weren't extremely terrible. You know, they were like just moderately terrible. You know, depending on the availability of the shoe, sometimes it would be, you know, expensive. You know, depending on the area you live in. But it's never been like crazy, like showing you $315 LeBrons. Like, is LeBron just trying to one up Jordan in every fucking thing? Like, I don't know. But you know, what's gonna happen when they start merging the technology we have in, like, our cell phones and our computers, and the technology that's in our shoes? Like, I mean, do we really need smarter shoes? Like, shoes that tell you how high you jump, how much you weigh, Like, is that gonna be the future? Like, we're not gonna have scales, we're gonna have fucking shoes that tell us all this stuff? If that's the future, man, it's gonna be a fucking hilarious thing to see when people are buying shoes to find out just how fat they are or just how slow they are. Oh man, but I mean, after reading that little article and like seeing that that's what they're doing, like I just wonder if like LeBron James just signed off on that shit. Like they were like, yo LeBron, we're making these shoes. He was like, yeah. It's like they're gonna be the most expensive consumer shoe ever, you know, for sneakers, for basketball shoes. Okay, yeah. So like what's the deal with them? He's like, they're gonna tell you how high you jump. He's like, well, that's it. That's all they're fucking gonna do. Tell you exactly how high you jump from the ground. And he was like, you know what? Yeah. You know, I got that 43.5-inch vertical. Let's see how close people can get to it. Is that gonna be like the novelty of it? Sitting in the gym, jumping up in the air to get measurements. See your computer somewhere when you get back home. Because I'm pretty sure the fucking shoe is not gonna tell you instantly that you jumped, you know, 12 inches off the ground. So there has to be like some kind of tie-in to a computer somewhere or something like that. Like there's no details that I feel like looking up. So I just want to know like exactly what these shoes and how these shoes are supposed to be like a $350 shoe. Like, oh man, the consumer market right now is just fucking hilarious to me. Like they give us all these minor improvements and like charge us like so much more just for a slight improvement. Like, oh, remember that, you know, fucking phone you had that didn't have a camera? Now it has a camera. Oh yeah, now you owe us another $200 for a new phone. Like, just the quality's down. They're making them overseas with like Chinese slave labor, even though the fucking Chinese technically own us. Like, that's the funniest shit to me too. And somehow or another, we're still paying like $120 for a pair of shoes made by some 10-year-old kid in a sweatshop where he's getting paid pennies and a fucking ramen noodle cup to make a fucking pair of size 12 shocks for me. Oh man. But I don't know, I'll holler at you guys later. I'll post another video on Friday. Peace.